This is the fourth gift drop escape. So we've been looking at when Carl's looking to hit that elbow knee escape, and he gets my hands in the mat. And when he turns, again, sometimes I can attack this arm, and we look at different ways of attacking. Once I get the arm here and I make a grip, this is called the gift drop. Okay, and as I switch the team arm. Okay, so there's different layers to the gift drop position. If I grab the wrist, there's one escape. If I grab the wrist and push in his elbow, we do the second escape. Third escape is when he gets Chimera control. Okay? And the fourth escape is when he gets Chimera control and brings his head out. Okay, which is the one we're going to look at now. But we'll do a quick recap of the other ones because we need all four. We're calling the gift drop position. So let's just say Clark them out. And as I tried to do elbow knee, smeared that across and got that grip. Let's just stand team out, man. So the first escape we looked at was there was space here. He got the gift drop, but he hadn't been pushing this with his other hand. So the first escape was, that was a couple of weeks back, we just got our hand on here, and we used that as a lever to comb our hair and bring it to the other side. But I don't leave it here because Carl can swim it inside and take the arm bar. So back again. So the first one was I swim it inside, brought it out, and then I bring my elbow to my body and I put my back on the mat. Carl will probably go back to mount. It's not advised to stay in team mount if you flat on my back. Second one, again, he goes to team mount. This time he's pushing. Okay, I swim my hand in, okay, but I can't smear it off and get it to the other side because now he's added this pressure in. So the second escape was I bring my elbows to my body and I drop my hips, making sure that Carl doesn't get the right hook in at my right hip zone here. And I'm just unwinding the gift drop. So now it's on the bottom. He's probably going to stay in T-mount because I'm on my side if he knows jiu-jitsu. And then from that position we can hip out, make frames, and dash it out of position we're looking at. The third escape, gift drop escape 3. So when he got me in the gift drop again, he got Chimera control. So he wasn't pushing on the elbow, he had this here. And from this position he can attack the armbar and stuff, but for him to attack the armbar, he needs to bring this around, and now he can attack that Chimera armbar, which is not good. We'll look at that in a second. Just go back now. To close that down, I can't let him get this arm out from under my head, so I put my head on the mat. And if I put my head on the mat, he can be nasty and just pull it under my head, just bring it underneath my ear. Switch positions.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we're here. If Carl puts his head on the mat, right, I can still bull it out. Alright, put your head on the mat. Carl's head won't go on the mat, it's that big. So I just can, see the way I can just bulldoze it all the way out from under the ear, and you're gonna get a cauliflower ear. You know me, bro? So the detail was on that one. When he was there and I put my head on the mat, the detail is, see the way you can just pull it out? It's not nice. Go back. I keep the weight on my feet and I lift my hip off the mat. That was the detail. So I made a frame. So see the way there's space underneath my hip? So all the weight's on my head now. You can pull all day, he's not getting it. Okay, and then from that position, once he can't get his head out, you go for the regular armbar, which is that. And then you step his head with the leg over. Back. So the first thing I do, if he gets that grip, is I put my head on the mat, and then I'm grabbing, okay, this wrist here. Okay, so I just grab it. Because when he goes for the regular armbar, he can't go deep. See the way he can't go all the way up to there? So I grab this when he swings his leg over my head, I bring my elbow to my hip. Can't go deep, okay? It's a better chance to escape the armbar. But gift drop escape 4 is I'm messed up and I'm late. So from that position, he got the Chimera grip and he got the here, okay? So this is not good. I'm about to get the worst armbar there is. So now my goal is, some people just grab hand to hand, okay? Carl will swing his leg over my head. we're in the spider web position, and then basically you're trying to work escape from here. It's very, very difficult. Just take it back. If I think about concepts, Carl's in the driving seat if he gets his leg over my head. My goal is not to let him get his leg over my head. So when I make this grip here, which is going to protect my arms, all I do is, instead of keeping them close to my body, I just put them on my head like this. Okay. Now my left elbow is kind of restricting Carl from throwing that leg over. So when he throws his leg over, he doesn't actually get it. Throw it over. He doesn't actually get his leg over my head. See that? I've made this frame. If he's that, I'm in trouble. But I'm doing this. Okay. And from that position, it depends on the momentum. Sometimes just go back. Right. So when he's in that position, and I can see he's about to throw his leg over, I'm doing this. So as he throws his leg over, I can sit up with him. And I'll end up inside his toe start. That's one option. Or sometimes you don't get that momentum. If that's the case, mount. I go to hit elbow knee. He beats this through. He gets that mirror grip, and now we're here. So I get hand to hand. Okay. As he goes to throw his leg over, I'm doing this. So from there, if I can't get to my knees and I'm in this position, I just don't let him put his leg over my head. So I just keep lifting my hands high, and I get my head over his leg. Okay. The second I get my head over his leg, I lift my hips off the mat, and I just bring my body to the far side. Okay. Now 9 times out of 10, if Carl knows jiu-jitsu, what's he going to do? He's going to mount from there. Good. Just take it back a step. And he still has this. So from there, as he goes to mount, 2 things is happening. He has to post his hand on the mat, which frees up this hand. So remember we were there? So he's let go of the control of this. Now I don't want him mounting. So I make a frame with my hand on his knee. And all I do is I move my hips this way. So it's just do it super slowly, Carl. As he mounts. I start to bring my knee in. And then I'm in that ashigarami position again. Or if you're training in the Gannon, 50-50s there. Okay? So, do that one more time. So, gift drop escape forward, last gasp escape. Okay, we've been switched off. When we try to hit elbow knee, fed this through. Okay? He's got to here. He's about to swing that leg over. So, I make grips. Okay? And I bring my hands on my head. I'm just making sure that I've made a frame. He can't get that leg over my head. Okay. From there, I'm just going to shoulder walk back and get my head on the mat. He still has this, so I have to be careful. So I'm still making this grip. But from here, the sensible option is to try and mount it. When he does what? See the way he had to let go on the base to make a frame with his hand. The second he does this, I let go. Put my hand on his knee. I'm flat on my back, so I'm shrimping to turn away, and as Carl tries to back, I'm looking away. I bring my knee into the space, clamp down, ashigarami position. I can just take him over. One more time. Get his hands on the mat, hit elbow knee, gets the gift drop. He's got this over, he's about to hit his escape. Yeah, so I just make sure we can't get that leg over my head. I'm okay. So I'll keep moving back. Put my shoulders on the mat. The second he posts, stepping away. Okay, and then I can take him into whatever position. So, play with that, guys.